Hi everyone, Sherry here. Today I'm going to do a very quick unboxing of the stainless steel jerky gun. Dave bought this for me because I wanted to make some jerky sticks for Buddy. This just came today, so let's see what's in it. So this looks like this is the manual. I'm not too excited about that. I like very detailed instructions. It has the warranty here. You scan this for customer service. And on this side, it gives the parts list, tells you how to use it, and how to clean it. I guess if that's all of the instructions, hopefully it'll be easy to use. All right, let's see what we have here. We have a big cleaning brush that will go into the cylinder to clean that. And we have a set of 4 smaller cleaning brushes to clean in the nozzles. This is a very, very tiny one. I'm wondering which nozzle that one goes for. This here is like your little tamper. You put your meat in the gun and push it down so you can get it as full as possible. These are the nozzles. This is interesting. It looks like it can make 2 sticks at a time. That would make it quicker. And this is the same. So like if you're just going to make the regular shaped jerky, or beef sticks is what they do call them, there's 2 of them here, so you can do 2 at once. This one here has just the 1 opening, and this one would make just 1 stick at a time. These, of course, are smaller, so you'd get smaller sticks. And then we have 2 different round ones to make the round sticks different sizes. And again, that one is the same size. It's a little bit longer than these ones here, so if you want a little bit longer ones and you don't mind doing 1 at a time, you could use this one. This one would be more like sausage size, the big beef sticks. I don't think I'd want one quite this big that I know of. So there's the nozzles, and next comes the gun. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so this is the gun itself. This is a stainless steel push rod, and you pull this out when you want to get ready to load this. You push this thumb button down, pull out the push rod. You remove this black cap, and then you would put in your ground meat, and then you would tamp it down like this until it gets full. Then you put your nozzle, whichever nozzle you want to use. Then you put the black ring back on to secure the nozzle. And then it's ready to go. So then you would just tip this at an angle, and you would push it until you get the length of the jerky that you want, like that. Still not really thrilled with these instructions. They're not detailed enough, but then you know me, and recipes have to be exact too. I absolutely love a step-by-step thing. And then to clean, you wash them, and then you use one of these to clean them. Get all of the residue and meat out. Hot soapy water, I would imagine. It doesn't say. And this little tiny one would be for this one here. So that's all I have for you right now. I'm excited to use this. I am planning on making his jerky after I get this all washed up, but that's going to be a separate video because it's a longer video. If you want to see what I make with this, then stay tuned. It'll be coming up in a day or 2. Until next time, this is Cooking with Sherry.
Recipe deals
for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.